Alright, welcome back to another episode of Infinity Evolved Skyblock. I made myself a builder's wand because I made a huge area here with over 2 stacks of tracks, a cargo manager and advanced detector rail. I hope this is enough. I really hope. I have made myself a card assembler. And I made all the stuff for a cart, but my inventory is a mess again. Well, let's put in some. That's our cart. So we took out the side chest. That's an attachment, no storage. We will have 2 engines, 1 solar and 1 coal. Because, well, we want to run on solar, but when solar doesn't work, we want to run it on coal. We have a wood cutter and a smeltery upgrade. So, well, I think that speaks for itself. But, oh, nice. We can look how it looks really cool with when the lights on. Well, this is our formation for the cart. It cuts down trees. It also has a smeltery, so it can smelt up wood blocks as fuel. And assembly will take 18 minutes. In that time that it assembles, we're gonna do together lay out some dirt. Because, well, we need dirt for the trees to grow. I believe this is the most efficient placement of let's get this over here and this over here, because I believe I can just use, yes, right click. We will take a few spaces and then, well, leave the torch there. It doesn't have to be the most cluttered setup. If it runs every time the whole day, that would be more than sufficient. Also, we want to have a stretch where no trees are, so the solar panel can keep up. I hope it works that way, and we will never use coal. That's our goal for this, but, well, I can imagine that. And it's random where it places trees. I do not count the blocks. I don't mind that the blocks are not counted. For you OCD folk, sorry. Like this a bit. So that every once in a while there is the possibility for a tree. This stretch, the factory stretch, I want to keep clean of trees. For the reason for the solar panel. Like there. And I saved up some dirt for this. So, well, eventually, I do not think this will be fully unmanaged, because I don't think this card plants saplings. So, well, we have to look into that. Maybe some autonomous activators along the rail. And we'll leave this clean, I think. I think we will do something like this. And place trees everywhere, on every spot. Well, the builders made building this platform a whole lot easier. Because, well, obvious reasons, I don't have to place every block by hand. It was 2 stacks of diamond, blocks of diamond, and some steel beams. So well. There is not much we can do together right now. Oh yeah, I can show you something I've done off camera. I've added a recycler because, well, we're keeping up with the energy at the moment. Our hammer is just always active, and the gravel keeps up over here. So I thought, why wouldn't we want to do something with the excess of gravel? And I turned it into scrap. And well, every now and again, off camera, because most of the stuff is rubbish, I will open up some scrap boxes. And I got a cake, I got some grass blocks, I got some ores, I got some netherrack. That's all decent stuff to have at this point in the game. And maybe we will get something crazy. If we get something crazy, I will obviously tell you guys. For now, we will just have to wait till the card is complete. So, well, let me bring you guys back when the card is complete. And I will see you then. Alright, the card is almost complete. We have 30 seconds left. And we have a bit of tree growing there. I hope this card can handle this. I sincerely hope it. I do not know how it checks for if it is tree or not, but I really, really, really hope that it can handle it. It took a stack of coal to produce it, so well, that's fine. We have loads of coal, and here's our little guy. Well, let's try and put it on the track. Wrong way around. I want to go this way. Oh, it just wants to face that way. Okay. We want to smelt wood into charcoal, and we will just take a look at how it does. For now, it uses solar power. Not anymore. And we want the coal engine on low. And it's out of fuel. Like this. Some more maybe. Honestly, I cannot see what it's doing. Oh, it's chopping the whole thing down. Well, okay. I know this is inefficient what I'm doing right now, but well, it can get solar again. That's great. So it will use solar power. And we'll put charcoal in there. So it detects the whole tree cluster, looks like. And looks like it's cutting it all fine and dandy. But I'm afraid this is not the way I'm gonna run this thing. Because it doesn't look like we will have any wood left over at the end. And that is a goal of us. Oh, it replants. It replanted that tree. That's nice. I really like that. It didn't replant that one, well, we just keep this running for a bit, and I think we will see what it does with replanting and stuff. Because it can replant, obviously, we just saw. But it doesn't look like it's doing a good job at replanting it. But we will take a look, we will just keep this running for a bit. There, it planted one. And have a look at what this tree farm does. Doing on the wood. Yeah, it's really converting it a great deal. And there it can't get any solar anymore, so now it's going to rely on its coal engine until it can get some solar power again. Oh, that's neat, I guess. I guess that's decent. So, well, it's chopping down the wood. I never use Steve cards. This is fun. This is fun. I think I'm gonna look into it, what we can do to improve this setup so we can have some wood of it. Doesn't seem like the solar engine conserves any power. So well, that's too bad. But it does look like it's doing a decent job of replanting trees. And getting rid of the canopy so it can use solar power. That's great. I like that. But it doesn't replant all the trees. And that's something that's bothering me. Yeah, it didn't get... Continue along. Why didn't it get... any items? It looks like we've got a little wood of it. And if that is a continuing trend, but it still looks like we are getting less and less and less trees. So at the end, oh, okay, pumping to the engine is the first part of its business, and it also pumps in the wood. I'm not too sure of this. It can produce coal like a maniac. I don't think we're... we really don't want it to run at night. So, disable the coal engine for now. Taking out that. And we will just see how it's going after some time of running. I lowered the steam boiler, and when we got spare coal in here, I can start firing up the steam boiler, I guess. And that will automatically fire these two engines and give us a little bit more power. I still think this huge steam boiler is overkill for what we're doing right now with the engines, but we will add more engines later on. And it produced coal, or is it just because mm, yeah, don't think we would escape that part. Solar is out of power, so let's go to sleep. Give the solar. I'm not certain about this tree farm. I really want to have some leftover wood of it. Can turn off the smeltery, of course, in it, and we can turn off this. Just change it to something we don't have at this card. Yeah, how we're gonna solve this? I will stop the recording. I will take a look if I can figure something out. And after that, well, I will end the episode with you guys giving an update on what I've done to make it happen. Alright. So, well, I've grown some trees because I just finished this. I have a cache here with wood in it. I have a redstone furnace hardened that will smelt the wood to be charcoal, and the charcoal goes into the boiler. When the boiler is full, there goes a pipe back to the chest here that fills up the chest with charcoal, and there's a pipe going to the cargo manager that puts charcoal in the cargo manager and then puts charcoal back into the cart. And I hope this will keep on working. I hope this will overproduce. If not, I can always put down a cache with a pipe into it and a servo on this side on redstone control ignored. That will put some wood into this, like so. But for now it can be on redstone mode high. I don't need to have this wood over there because for now it keeps up. I got a spawn there. Probably it came from a tree. I don't have my sword on me anymore because, well, normally I feel quite safe. But there was a spawn. So probably when the cart was chopping a tree, it chops the leaves first. Well, and leaves are not spawnable, but trees are. So well, then probably we'll get some random spawns. So to combat that, I think I will push for a magnum torch. Magnum torch, if it's possible. Oh, I need potions, and potions is something I don't have. Okay. Well, there will be no magnum torch just yet. Maybe I will figure something out with glowstone or something else. But for now, this keeps up. I produce more charcoal uh, than I use. But it could be that it is because of the state, because of when I started I had so many more wood saved. So well, that it's just a thing that will take time to work or not. So well, it's chopping down a tree again. It's a huge one. I really like the huge ones when I don't have to cut them myself because they contain more wood. So well, I've added another steam engine here, and I think we're good on power. Like I do not see this emptying, and so not when I checked my energy cell here it was still filling up because well I ran some machines and the power projection isn't ideal, and we're overproducing on steam. So maybe I will get a steam turbine set up instead of these three to produce even more power. And I need to take a look in how, if the cart will run out of trees or what will happen, because well I get the feeling that it plants less trees than there were because of the combined trees. So maybe that's something we need to look into. Maybe have some trees so far apart that they don't combine into one big tree, so there always will be a few trees. That's something. In a moment this will run off charcoal, but there can't be any more charcoal, so charcoal gets over here and charcoal will be put into here. It uses saplings as fuel too, and I can't say I'm not happy about that, because well, saplings are just some stuff we get for free. So well, maybe when saplings are stacking up here I will turn the thing over to just saplings, and that way we will choose more wood, because in the long run This inventory needs to be full of wood. Also needs this of charcoal. This inventory needs to be full of charcoal. This inventory needs to be full of charcoal. That inventory needs to be full of charcoal for us to gain wood here. And as it looks now, that is what's going to happen. So I didn't need the smelting module on it, I guess. But well, that's something. And maybe in the long run we will replace this with a other solution for trees. But for now, I guess this works. It will pump charcoal now into here again, because we're running out of charcoal over here, of regular coal over here. So I think that will be it for this episode, and I hope you enjoyed the progress of it. I certainly do. I certainly do. And maybe I will say I will take one stack of wood, put it into here. I'll add some wood on me. So I always have some wood here. But otherwise, this will just produce my power and do stuff. I guess that will be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like if you liked it. Please leave a dislike if you disliked it. That helps very much with the YouTube rating. And thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.